Assalamualaikum and hi. Welcome to Power BI training video. In this video, I'm going to teach you the basics of Power BI. So this is the table of content. First, we're going to go through with the introduction to Power BI, connecting to data sources, cleaning and preparing data, creating visualization, understanding and using DAX, which is simplified, and sharing and collaborating. So firstly, we're going to go through with the introduction of what is Power BI. So Power BI is a business analytics tool developed by Microsoft that allow users to visualize data, share insights, and create interactive dashboards and reports. It is a cloud-based platform designed to simplify data analysis and decision-making processes. So basically in Power BI, there's an ecosystem, which is a Power BI desktop, Power BI app, and then the mobile app. So for Power BI desktop, all your data or the dashboard and reports that you make will be stored on your local. And for Power BI apps or service, this will be cloud-based where stakeholder will be able to access your account and view your dashboard from there. And then for Power BI mobile apps, it's also the same thing, but just only in your mobile devices. So moving on for key features of Power BI. First, we have data connectivity, which integrates multiple data sources, including SQL, Excel, and online services like Salesforce and more. Also have interactive visualization, offer a wide range of charts, graphs, and customizable dashboard. So let's say that you've already done your dashboard and you want to see how it works. You can just click one of the charts and it will have changes to another chart as well. So real-time insights, it supports real-time data streaming and monitoring. This is specifically for SQL databases. For AI-powered analytics, they include advanced features like natural language queries and machine learning integration. For mobile access, they enable access to reports, dashboards from smartphones and tablets. Okay, so next is importance of Power BI. Power BI is essential for organization and individuals who want to make data-driven decisions. Its significance spans across various industries, roles from finance to marketing. Okay, so this is the benefit of Power BI. It improves decision-making, like provide actionable insights through clear visualization. It also allows users to identify trends and patterns easily. And next is enhances collaboration. It facilitates teamwork with a shared database and reports. It also support integration with Microsoft Teams and SharePoint. And for time saving, it automates data collection and transformation processes and reduce manual efforts in report generation. So in this case, if you do use SQL database, you can set it up for time saving. But if you go with Excel, if there are updates on the data, you need to insert back the new data to the dashboard. For cost effective, it's affordable compared to other BI tools with enterprise-grade features. It also offers free version for individual use and scalable pricing for businesses. Also supports scalability suitable for both small businesses and large enterprises. So in case if you're just like really small business, but also want to know how your business is going with Power BI, you can use it. It's literally for everyone. Also capable of handling vast amounts of data efficiently. So who exactly can benefit from Power BI? So since Power BI, it caters to broad audience, make it a versatile tools across different sectors. So the first that we have is educator and researcher that helps in creating data-rich presentations and academic reports. Also suitable for non-technical users, which is offer a user-friendly interface for those without technical expertise. also allow users to use to query data with natural language. For industries, we have finance with creating dashboards such as budget analysis, forecasting. People in healthcare can also use it with patient data management, operational insights. You also have retail, sales analysis, inventory management, manufacturing, we have supply chain optimization. And for business professionals, executives and managers who need to track performance metrics, sales and marketing teams analyze campaign effectiveness, also data analytics, of course, which simplifies data modeling and visualization. They enable analysts to present complex data in a very user-friendly format. For IT professionals, it assists in managing data infrastructure and reporting requirements. Everyone can use Power BI. Power BI is for everyone. The way they make it was so user-friendly that it was easy for you to use it. So this is the installation for Power BI Desktop. In case you didn't know, you can just go to Microsoft Store here. It's a little small. Never mind that. Okay, here just search Power BI Desktop. Okay, since I already downloaded, it's gonna say open, but if you haven't do it, it's gonna say get, so you just can install from here. Very easy, very simple. If you haven't or still pretty much brand new to Power BI, you need to register. So we can just go to get started with Power BI. Here, you see this woman's face here? Just go ahead and try it for free. Okay, since I already have one, it's gonna show this interface. You're gonna go to a few forms that you need to sign up. Also, you need your Microsoft Authenticator app to scan the QR code. Okay, so here we have understanding the interface. So this is 2024 interface. So above, we have the application ribbons. This is where you get your data, where you connect your SQL server, you can transform it, new visual or add text box, and more. You also have Copilot here. And this part, we have the report design and data transformation and data modeling views. Right in the middle, we have report canvas, and down here we have desktop and mobile views. So you can cater with these two, either desktop or mobile. And also we have page tabs. Here we have the filter pane, and then we have visualization pane, where you can just click which chart you're going to use, and then we have the data pane. So each time you load your data to Power BI, it's going to be in here. Next on the topic, we have connecting to data sources. So first, we're going to import data into Power BI. To connect the data to Power BI, look for Get Data in Application Ribbons. So let me open up my Power BI desktop. Into blank report. Here above here, get data. So if you use the below one instead of the big one's going to be like this. So if you click either this part or the down part is just going to show you the common data sources. Or you can click on more, then I'll show you everything. Okay, next. I already go through that. Okay, once you choose the data sources that you will use, Power BI will have options to transform the data or immediately load without any data manipulation. So if you are on Excel and you already clean up and massage your data there, so you can just immediately load your data into Power BI. But if you haven't, you can just immediately go to Power BI to transform your data. If you pick transform data, it's going to bring you to another Power Query editor window. So in this window, you're going to have the query ribbons. Going to have the new sources, into data, all this fun stuff up here. And beside, we have our queries, the left pane. In the middle, we have center data pane. And here we have the query settings where you can just change your name and have also apply steps. We're going to go in details. For data import errors, so we have common data import errors. So for example, file or format issues. So the issue would be incorrect or corrupted file formats may cause import issues. So for this solution, you have to save the file in supported format and check for hidden data or format inconsistency. And down here, we also have data source connectivity issues. So the problem might be problems connecting to database or cloud services. So your solution is to verify connection settings for server and credential and ensure network permissions are correct. Also have query timeout expired. For the common causes for this is a large data set. The query is trying to process a large amount of data which takes too long. And also we have complex queries. Complex data collection or joins between the tables can cause delays. So the solution for this to optimize the query, you can simplify the query or break it into smaller parts to reduce processing times. You can also increase timeout settings in Power BI Desktop. You can go to File, Option, Settings, Option Global, Query Reduction, and increase the timeout period. Let's see. So, File, Option Settings, Options, use it first, Global. Let's just look for query reduction. Current file. This is the place. Next on the topic, we have cleaning and preparing data. So importance of the cleaning data, which improves data accuracy, like remove errors, duplicates, and inconsistency, ensuring reliable insights. It also enhances analysis, which provide clean foundation for meaningful visualization and calculation. It also boosts efficiency, which reduce time spent troubleshooting issues in reports caused by bad data. This is actually really important. If you have errors in your data, it will keep constantly getting notification due to troubleshooting issues. So make sure you massage it properly and clean all the errors, duplicates, any inconsistency. On 4, we have ensure consistency, which aligns data formats, structures, and values across sources for seamless integration. First on the list, we have changing table names. So in Power Query window, you can provide a wide variety of data transformation and preparing tasks. So this is the common operation that you can do in Power Query Editor. So change the table names, which is really easy. You can just change here. And then for removing the first row, sometimes the data set that we uploaded will have null for its top row. That's why we need to do this cleaning. So usually, if people use Excel, they're gonna have the very top rows empty. And then they're gonna begin on the second row. So any row that you have which doesn't have any values, you're gonna say null. So in this case, we don't need the top rows because it doesn't serve us any purpose. So what you can do is go to Home tab, remove rows, and remove top rows. Next, they're gonna ask you how many rows that you want to delete. So we only need one, or you need two, or you need three, as many as you want. And then you can just click OK. For replace null value, so for example, you want to replace null on a column, you want to place that column from null to 0, for example. You can just go to the Home tab again, replace values, and enter your new value. So in this case, if you don't want to replace null value, you want to place other values. For example, in value to find is Kuala Lumpur, you can replace it with KL. Or wilayah persekutuan, you want to replace it with WP. You can do that. And then you can just click OK. Next on list, we have removing unnecessary row. So choose a column that you want to delete. Click on drop down arrow and unclick the rows that you want to remove. So in this case, you want to delete the columns too. And you can just untick any rows that you want. So for example, construction service and insurance service. So in this column, they're not going to be the construction service anymore. They're not going to be insurance services anymore. And you can just click OK. Now we have separating two columns. So choose a column, in this case, city and province column, and then right click on the mouse or look for split column. And then click on by delimiter. So we want to separate the column for open parentheses. So you can select custom here, custom, and then type bracket, and then click OK. So they're gonna split the column by using the parentheses. So here we have only the city, and then we have only the province. For example, you can also do this with date. You want to separate day, month, and year. So the way you can do that, let's say it has slashes or space. You can just do this split column by delimited. Moving on, it's gonna be too long. For change data type, the way you can just click on the icon here and I'm gonna show you list of data types. Next, we have relationship. We have many-to-one, one-to-one, many-to-many. So many-to-one is the most common type. It actually default in Power BI. It's going to link multiple values in one table to a singular value in another. So let's say you have two tables and you want to create a relationship. One have many values and another one just only one value. You can go through with many-to-one, which is default. So next we have one-to-one relationship, which links unique values between two tables. This is rarely used. It's just better to combine tables to avoid redundancy. Next, we have many-to-many, which links multiple values between two tables without uniqueness. Avoid if possible, because it's gonna introduces ambiguity and reduces clarity. So in most common in Power BI, just gonna continue with many-to-one. So this is configure semantic model and build relationship between tables. So you have order tables and sales tables. So you can click on order date and just drag it to order table. I'm gonna create this relationship. Gonna open another window and I'm gonna ask you series of questions. And then you can just verify and click OK. So this is many-to-one relationship. Next, we have apply steps. So apply steps pane keeps a record of all transformation performed in your data list. So in these apply steps, You cannot just delete, let's say, for example, you want to delete change type. You cannot do that. If you do that, everything down here is going to be errors. So better avoid it. So if you're adamant to change it, you can just X this one by one until you reach change type and then do any necessary changes and just go do that all over again. Next topic, we have creating visualization. This is where we're gonna just introduce you charts in Power BI. So here we have bar and column charts. We also have line charts, which are suitable for trends, patterns, or fluctuation over continuous scales, like time, or like a year. Suitable for tracking progress, such as sales over the months. Then we also have pie and donut charts. It is not suitable for large data sets with many categories because it can be cluttered. Use sparingly to avoid misinterpretation of small differences. So if it's going to be cluttered, one of the ways you can do is to filter it here, a filter pane. So instead of you're gonna show everything and just gonna be absolutely messy, you can just show top 5 or top 3. You can do that here. Okay, let's continue. We have cards. We have a single value cards, which is best for highlighting key performance indicator, KPIs, and showing aggregated values such as sums, averages, maximums, or minimums. So here we have total stores, but if you have any other charts in your dashboard and you're also using a single value cards, it's going to change according to the chart that you clicked on. For multi-value cards, which is best for displaying multiple key metrics at once, such as summary of KPIs. Here we have 30 kids, $5.30 average unit price. I'm going to show a detailed information about a category or group in a compact layout, so it's easier for you to see or stakeholder to see. We have slicers. For category slicers, it filters data based on distinct category or fields. For product names, regions or departments or gender or age or month, user can select one or multiple categories to narrow down the data. This is very suitable for your dashboard. Let's say the stakeholders want to see the January or May or December, they can just click on slicers. So it enables single or multi-selection. It adds search functionality for long lists of category. For display option, you have list view, which is going to show you everything, and you also have drop down. Next we have numeric range slicers, which is set minimum and maximum limits for the range. You can use the sliders or input box here to change the range selection. Next, we have hierarchical slicer. So in this case, you can have multiple information under one slicer. Like here you have category, subcategory, commodity, item. So you can just see all of these arrows. So for example, you can just have year. And then for the below one, you have months. And then another below one for day. Continuing. All we have understanding and using DAX for simplified. Okay. It is used in Power BI to perform calculation and data analysis. It enables users to create custom calculation, enhance data modeling, and generate advanced insight. So in DAX, we have measured and calculated columns. So for measured, they have dynamic calculation that computes results on the fly. So basically, you key in your formula and click enter. They're gonna immediately show you the results, which is based on user interaction with the report. So measure, they're not stored in dataset. They're calculated values when needed, which save memories. So most of the time you're going to use measures, but sometimes you're also going to use calculated columns. Okay, here for measure, what you can do is you can go with Home tab, new measures, and just key in your formula. So if you don't know what kind of formula you want to key in, one of the ways is you can use AI, or better known as ChatGPT, or any other AI tools, Copilot, whatever you're comfortable with. So in this case, um, it's going to be net sales, sums, sales. So in this case, they're doing calculation for net sales. So after you enter or tick on the check mark here, it's gonna come out on your data pane like this. Okay, for calculated columns, a calculated column adds a new column to the dataset with static value computed using DAX formula. So the differences between measures and calculated measures, they're gonna immediately compute the results based on user interaction, but for calculated, it's static value computed by DAX formula. So in this value are stored as a part of your data model. So the more calculated columns you have, the larger your model will become. So in this case, we have a model and a color for calculated columns. And here, the way you can access is to go to table tools and then create new columns. And you can just key in your formula, check mark it or hit enter, and it's gonna be on your data pane right here, model and column. And you're gonna see the static values of this column. So this is basic expression for both measures and calculated. You can use it for however you want actually. So here we have total sales calculation, total cost, profit margin, transaction count, related table count. So if you need customizable DAX function, you can always ask ChatGPT. Next topic, we have sharing and collaborating. Very easy. Click on a file, publish to Power BI, and then you need to select your workspace. Select it. I'm going to immediately publish your Power BI. Okay, we're going to go to practical session. Open up your Power BI desktop. And then blank report. I'm gonna use simple data. Not simple. We're gonna use Microsoft data. Go transform data. Okay. So this is the Power Query editor window. Let's check the slide. So you can tick the box for financial table and choose transform data. First, we're gonna go with unit sold column. I'm gonna change the data type to whole number. Let's go do that. Wait, the Power Query one. So unit sold, transform data type, and whole number. You can do that, or much more easier way, you can just click here on this icon and click whole number. That new step. Okay, changes. Okay, next on slide. Segment column format and uppercase. I'm going to change the segment column to uppercase. column, format, everything uppercase. You can also change from month name to just month. Here, month name, double click it. Saved. All right. Next, we're gonna remove Montana in product column. Product column. Product, drop down arrow, drop down arrow. Gonna remove Montana, untick it, and then click OK. There are not a single Montana here. So back to Home tab, close and apply. Let's go do that. Home tab, close and apply. Taking too long. Okay. See the sigma symbol in the data list? It means Power BI detected that those fields are numeric. Power BI can also indicate the data field with a calendar symbol. Okay, right here on the data pane, we have our datas. See with the sigma symbol and a calendar. Okay, moving on. We are going to create a new measure. So on a home ribbon or home tab, new measure. Home, new measure. Okay. I'm gonna put in our expression. Here, and I'm gonna be here. Doing it so. Moving on, I'm going to create a new table. So on a table view icon here, and a home ribbon, and new table here. Table view, table tools, new table. Okay, let's add the expression. Mistake. Now you have another table for calendar. Okay, what's next? Okay, we're gonna create relationship between financial and calendar table. Relationship comes like this. So let's drag a date from calendar table to date in the financial table. So you're gonna open this new window, one too many, and just click save. There you go. And now we're gonna get into the real deal. I just create the dashboard. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put. Can I just pop up there? Okay, let's go with our first chart. I'm gonna add a text box. Executive summary and finance report. Text box. Let's change this a little bit. In the middle. Okay. Let me add a text box. I'm gonna do a line chart to see which month and year had the highest profit. So we're gonna pick a line chart, place it around here. I'm gonna take profit from financial table and then take date from calendar table. Profit financial right here. And then for calendar one, year and month. All right. I'm gonna look like this. Exactly like ours. Next, we have a map. Create a map to see which country/region had the highest profit. Take a map here. Take country and profit. Country and whoops, like that. Click on this. Country and profit. So I forgot to mention, if you are using map and you are an organization, you need your admin permission to make this happen. If you don't have admin permission, it's not gonna show up. But in my case, I'm using my school email, hence why this happened. One of the ways you can make it, I don't know why, it can comes out temporary. It's temporary, okay. Let's just go through that on file, options and settings, options, just security. And here, tick here, and then okay. Okay. Next one, sales by product and segment. I'm gonna create a bar chart to determine which companies and segment to invest in. So a bar chart, let's pick this one, place it down, the line chart. Need to tick sale, product, and segment. Sales, product, segment. Okay. Change that to this, so you can see each products. Moving on, we have slicer. So in visual plane or visualization pane, click on slicer, year, month from calendar table. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that first. Enter, drag here. Pick your slicer. This one. Nope. Let's mess that up. This one. Okay, it's nice here. And now take here and month. Can see that here. See how it changes. September, October, 2013, 2014. Here you can also do select all, which is the brush tool here. Slice the settings, selection, and select all. I have that here. Okay. So this is for formatting your report, ways to make your dashboard pop or pretty or beautiful, just really attractive to look at. But we're not going to go through that. Next, we're going to go with publish your report to Power BI service. So let's go to file. Let's just say that this is finished, but it was actually very far from finishing. Okay. You do need to pay attention to this part here. This plays a big role. So you want to do, this is line chart. Let's do it here. So say when you're just clicking on things, you don't know what you're doing, pay attention here. You can filter some of the things that you want. Let's say you just want Amarilla, or you just want to show them Pasio. You can do that there. Changes to a pie chart. Yeah, look at that. Too much. Too much. Is some of sales. We're just showing. We're just going to show the product. If you hover over it, it's gonna give you informations. This segment is for channel partners, segments for government, so on and so forth. Okay. Pay attention, again, pay attention here. Can make it become like this. Becomes like this. I don't want to. You can just staple the legend. This is the filter part. You can filter it. You need to play a lot with Power BI. There's so much stuff that you can do here just by exploring. So if you're wondering like, my data doesn't come out or something along the line, you need to really think hard of what you're gonna do with your dashboard, what you're gonna show to the stakeholder. And then when you go through with your journey to Power BI, have your foundation real strong. So if you can just do this all together and make it really pretty here, or you can add your images or logo, the company logo here, insert here, insert, you can just insert image or shapes, anything you want. But there's so much more to Power BI. This is very little. So let's go back to the slide for publish report. So we have 5 public changes. Enter the name of your project, select a destination, my workspace. Okay, let's do that. Publish to Power BI. Save. Power BI project. Here, click save. and pick my workspace. So you can actually have different department for different workspace. You can create that in Power BI app or service. I'm just going to show that in a second. Yes, I got it. Well, this is the cloud service for Power BI where your stakeholder could access them. So you can go to workspaces, my workspace, or you have a, let's say, finance, finance, workspace. Please apply. So you're gonna have your own finance workspace. And my workspace, gonna have today we have joined Power BI project. I'm gonna show you a project here. But if you actually do a format and make your dashboard look good, it'll look something like this. See? Right, there you go. The complete data. So that is the end of Power BI training video. I hope this video helps you guys in any way. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also join our Telegram group. Everything's gonna be under the link description below. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.